It's outside. Trussell goes after him. Set play. Loftus on second. One out here. Interestingly enough, that throw to second might have been in time from Trussell. If it wasn't a set play to hit second baseman Kirkendall. That looked to be one of the better throws on the day, and I don't know that Loftus had that good of a jump, or again, just going a little bit late to try to draw the throw and maybe the tag. And Fanning Sorrow with a good cut. But with the throw and the tag, I'm sure Rosser would have headed home. The other day we saw a double play that way, but that was by an advanced Dale Lady Pirates softball squad on the defensive side. Not sure. You don't see that very often. You just don't. If they go for that tag, usually that runner at home comes home safe. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 3-2-1. Fanning Sorrow, another walk given up. So the bases loaded now for the pitcher. Kaysen Coomer can help himself here. Kaysen with the sacrifice fly, his first time up, in position to do it again. Ooh, tried to hold back on that. Goes down the line. Strike one. Off the plate. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 3 on. Number 1-0 at the plate. That would be Kaysen. Jennings delivery. And that might stay in play. Have to be a good play. And it's well done. Catch made over there by the first baseman, and that was not an easy play as Caden Carpenter comes away with the catch of the foul ball along the fence. That brings up the top of the order, and Jennings fighting to get out of this unscathed. Bases loaded. Hasten Connolly steps in. Ball one. Nope, called strike. 0-1 the count. Hasten with a single and a run scored in the second. He's down 0-2 here in the third. Be big for Jennings to escape this. That's going to be good for Trussell to keep that in front of him, in the dirt. Jennings keeping it low. Trying to get that ground ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two and two. High. Two outs. Runners will be going. Coach Bandy sends in the sign. And that's going to be fouled out of play down the left field line. Good cut by Conley, keeps himself alive. And Jennings to pitch another pitch here in the third. Young man's had to throw a lot of balls through 3. Not even through 3 yet. That's solid shot. Will score at least 2 for Conley as the run comes in, and that'll be a first and third with 2 out. As coming across, Loftus comes across, as does Landon Rosser. Loftus in there for Elson's place. As 2 RBI single for Hasten Conley. And that's going to put Panning Sorrow over at third. Conley standing at first. He won't be standing there very long. As coming up to the plate, Maverick Wingo. That's what we're talking about. They try to get him, and they do. For the third out, Trussell with a good throw. 2 come across. North Rock Creek up 8-0. We are in the middle of 3. You're watching Shawnee Area Baseball on ShawneeCTV. Together, we're building community one season at a time.
Hello everybody, we are outside of the new local First Med location right here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. So this season, whenever you need your sport physicals, DOT physicals, they are accepting walk-ins 7 days a week from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. So if you get any weekend wounds, laceration, broken bones, or anything like that, stop at your local First Med location rather than going to the emergency room. These lovely ladies will help you out, and they accept most insurances, so you will be accepted here at your local First Med location. So come on in.
A&S Roofing. Quality roofing built to last. Dedicated to high quality work, pays attention to the details. So get started on your roofing project today with A&S Commercial and Residential Roofing and Contracting.
She is willing to sit down, whether it be city, tribe, whoever, and she has worked out several grants, and she has accomplished road building. She's very grant knowledgeable, so the county has acquired some money just within her tenure that I wouldn't have known about, so there's a lot of grant opportunities out there.
To be, the first 2 females in state history to serve simultaneously in the same county, what a blessing and honor it is. Most people know that this is something that I've wanted to do since I was a little girl, and I am just so thankful for this opportunity, especially with Commissioner Dennis.
1-1 count to catcher Dally Trussell, trying to get on base and give his squad some base runners. That's out in right field. Ooh, Jace Plum almost with the great over-the-shoulder catch. Just bounces away from him. And Dally picks up the bat, steps back in the box. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Kason Coomer still on the mound, of course, for North Rock Creek.
Wait, what'd you say? Is it legal if I get a foot? Yeah. Don't shake the camera.
That's in there. Another strikeout for Kason Coomer as Tussle watched that one go by. That's the 3rd strikeout for Coomer. And that's going to bring up the top of the order, center fielder Roger Brooks with 1 out here in the Bethel half of the 3rd. That would be the bottom half as we are at Bethel. And that one's foul. 4 strike 1. Beautiful environment for baseball or softball. We've enjoyed softball here as well. And the squads enjoy many winning seasons as Bethel comes in settled in 4th place in District 3A3. And they have an 8-7 record. Coomer almost knocks that one down as the base hit for Roger Brooks right up the center. And that brings up Weston Henry. Weston on third base in the field. As Bethel needs some runs. That's going to be hit high into left center. Should be caught. Greg Clemens gets his eyes on it and pulls it in for the second out of the inning as Henry is retired. And that's going to bring up Caden Carpenter, the first baseman. And Brooks remains on first. Really couldn't do anything with that fly ball as it was in second base's neighborhood. No way to advance there without help. Carpenter takes first pitch strike as Coomer, again, with that feisty delivery. It's just so smooth, but the release point is just so close to the plate. It's really fun to watch, actually. Nice foul ball straight back as Carpenter put that over the building. Just the wrong direction, out of play. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Coomer delivers a third pitch. I'm not sure what they called, maybe a balk? Not sure exactly what that was. I believe it was the call. So it's still 0-2. That pitch is dead. That was probably fortunate as Carpenter watched a strike go by. That time he got him swinging. 2 strikeouts in the innings, and the side retired. 1 left on, as has been each inning. North Rock Creek 8, Bethel 0. You're watching Shawnee Area Baseball on ShawneeCTV. Watch live.
Stranded with car trouble? Give Triple R Wrecker a call. Triple R Wrecker and the Ramirez family has been serving greater Pottawatomie County for over 20 years. Triple R Wrecker.
A lot of people don't know we started Eric's Pharmacy in 1995. So we've been going strong for over 29 years. We had a chance to spruce things up, put in new flooring, new shelving, and it really, really came together beautifully. We invite everyone to come by and take a look.
Free sports physicals at First Med Urgent Care, April 26th. Walk-ins always welcome. For an appointment, please call 405-759-4300 or scan the QR code. Free sports physicals at First Med Urgent Care. It's Sonic Good at all 4 of our Shawnee locations. Great food, great fun, the best hamburgers in town. Keeps everybody smiling. Parties or gatherings, there's room for everyone. It's always a good time, Sonic good time at our Shawnee Sonic.
Our beef is exclusively available at the Monk's Marketplace. Taste the difference that care and quality make, and visit our serene landscape to pick up your perfect cut.
Castor Key Auto Mart, online or in person. Castor Key Auto Mart, they're good people to deal with.
For over 50 years, Fred's Tire and Battery has served Central Oklahoma with tires, batteries, and service for cars, trucks, and tractors. Friendly and affordable, with 2 locations in Shawnee. Fred's Tire and Battery, a name you can trust.
Jennings delivers first pitch in the dirt and off the backstop for ball 1. What's hurt Jennings today has been the gifts given up. Hit by pitch, walks, few errors. Early in the innings, though, he's been putting runners on without him earning it. And that's been hard to overcome as 8 runs have come across for North Rock Creek. 1 ball, 1 strike delivery, strike 2. That's a nice pitch. It hasn't been that Jennings isn't throwing some good balls, because he is. Just needs a little bit more consistency against this tough Cougar lineup. 1-2. That'll be high. 2-2. As Wingo with a single and reached on an error. He's 1 for 2. That second base put out on the 4-3 play. That's Kirkendall to Carpenter for the first out of the inning. Hunter Bertram, last time he was up, he nailed it over the right field fence for a 2-run home run. Ball, that one's in there for a strike.
Why are you using ChatGPT? Another one.
Yeah, my point last inning, 2 runs come across, 3 walks given up with 1 single. Bertram really had a good at-bat against Jennings the last time up. First time up, he flew out to right field. Next time, he put it over the fence in right field. He was down 0-2, I believe, last time up, and fought it off with a quick bat. Found the pitch that he wanted, jacked it. Here he is, down 1-2. Jennings up 1-2. 1 out here in the Cougar half of the 4th. That'll be high. 2-2. Fouled away. Battling. Fouled back.
I really hope that didn't hit a car. Thank you, Pookster.
Hunter keeps it at 2-2. Jennings set to deliver. As from the windup. Missed that one across the shoulders, just high. And the count is full. Takes the base on the walk. As Bertram fights through again, gets the bag. And that's going to bring up Jace Plum. Jace on first in this, our first of 2 here at Bethel Stadium. Home of the 2007 and 2010 state champion Bethel Wildcats. Trying to keep Hunter close. He is a threat to run. As Jace has bounded out to Kirkendall twice in his first 2 at-bats. Let's see if Bertram goes here. Nope, he stays. Plum fouls it. Going to be just out of play, just inside the dugout. One ball, one strike, one out. Plum, a dangerous hitter. Cleanup for the Cougars. And they have a lot of active bats in their 9. Bertram with a dive back. Probably got a little more air than he wanted on that. That was more like a belly flop. But that would have just been what his daddy would have said. So he got back fine enough, though, did Hunter. Let's see if he's going. Let's see if he was trying to earn that bag. He stays there, and they go to that side again. And on the air, it's reached. So Plum reaches on the air, and that's going to be on. That's going to bring up Landon Rosser.
Literally, they've been flying past me.
With Bertram moving up. So again, this is what's plagued Bethel is they give up the walk and then they allow the next one to reach on an air. Rosser's stepping in. Good stop by Trussell to keep that in front of him. Rosser started things off last inning with a walk.
You can hear me, not right now. But.
One ball, no strikes. Plum on first. Bertram on second. Rosser fouls that one back. 1-1-1. Quite a hole on the left side for Rosser. And we're going to get a coach's visit. You're watching Shawnee Area Baseball on ShawneeCTV. We'll be right back.
Cooper Technology Center has a lineman program.
Real life opportunities, real life experience, and that's what we're trying to give them with the 3 instructors. We got about 100 years of experience. They'll be what's called a grunt, a trainee, or they'll be an apprentice 5, and they will know how to do everything here on the ground and up the pole to help them get that job. You'll get out of this training what you put into it.
Coach Bandy got said what he needed to say. Jennings set. 1-1 is our count. As Rosser goes right at first baseman and couldn't have coached it any better than that. Well planned as the Cougars put down, they leave 1 on as they lead 8-0. We are in the middle of 4.
I think the respect that she has when she walks in a room can be breathtaking.
Thank you.
She is one of my biggest mentors, and so the fact that she stays in the know, you can ask anyone on any board, anywhere serving in the community, and they know Miss Melissa Dennis. I think that's an amazing accomplishment.
Well, thank you. Thank you. If there is something that we can answer, we can help, you understand what we do better, we are here and willing to help you answer any questions and take you through our day-to-day operations.
The bees and their keeper can communicate. The beekeeper can hear when they're in distress and helps in turn. This partnership of mutual encouragement is a reflection of the harmony and balance we strive for at St. Gregory's Abbey.
Air Force One Heat and Air Conditioning offers competitive pricing, licensed technicians, and over 25 years of experience. Air Force One is a hometown company. Contact Tim or Terry Muirhead with Air Force One.
On Benedict Street, Hardesty's Market and Deli is your go-to for all your local meat needs. It's also the perfect spot for lunch, offering your favorite local sandwiches, dips, sweets, and more. Support local. Stop by Hardesty's Market and Deli today.
Zach Jennings, the pitcher, to lead things off here in the fourth inning for the Bethel Wildcats. Zach, of course, can help himself out with the leadoff base here. And Bethel needs some base runners as he hits it sharply over to Hasten. And Conley delivers a strike to Plum for the first out of the inning. One pitch, one out for Kaysen Coomer. And that's going to bring up the left fielder, Maddox Davis. Maddox reached on a fielder's choice. Braden keeps that one fair to throw him out. 2 outs, 2 pitches, 2 outs. That's exactly what the doctor ordered on Coach Keaton Hernandez's dugout. From Coach Keaton Hernandez's dugout. Senior leader, Braden Elson, making a good decision there.
I know how to do manual focus. It's just my fingers don't. I don't have both fingers on them.
2 outs, and that's going to bring up Paul Villegas. Nice curveball delivery from Coomer, strike one.
Mine's on 98, so I don't know.
A little bit low, ball one. That's in there for a strike. Deceptive curve. Coomer not making it easy on Bethel hitters.
Wait, what?
Fouled back. Somebody in the stands might catch that one. Ooh,
Oh, okay.
off the stairwell.
It says A of 98.
That looked playable for one of us.
I'm looking for that. There's. Oh, I see it.
1 and 2 with 2 outs. We are in the fourth. Bethel needs runners. That must have been low. 2 and 2 and 2.
All right, now mine's on 94.
Bethel with 2 hits. 3 and 2. I've got Bethel with 3. No, I don't. I guess I got him with 2 hits. And that's going to be a walk given up by Coomer. I think that's the first one. I'm not sure. But I think that's the first walk given up by Coomer. Nicely done by Villegas just to get on. And the number, I said 2 hits. Yeah, I have 2 hits. I just don't have the 7 errors that they've got on the board. But There's been a few, that's for sure. Strike one as we welcome Gavin Lynch, the right fielder, to the plate. Trying to join the Aegis on the base path. That's going to be high. That's hit in the right field. Should be caught. And second baseman Hunter Bertram is the one who makes that play. Cougars 8, Bethel nothing. We are through 4. You're watching Shawnee Area Baseball on ShawneeCTV. Together we're building community one season at a time.
First Med Urgent Care offers on-site x-rays and lab, post-injury drug screening, care for lacerations and abrasions, relief from allergies, and so much more. Choose First Med Urgent Care, where your health is our priority. At McElroy and Owens Funeral Group, your loved one never leaves our care. From your first phone call at the time of loss through final resting, we are with you. Stop by McElroy and Owens for a visit today.
Hello everybody, we are outside of the new local First Med location right here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. So this season, whenever you need your sport physicals, DOT physicals, they are accepting walk-ins 7 days a week from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. So if you get any weekend wounds, laceration, broken bones, or anything like that, stop at your local First Med location rather than going to the emergency room. These lovely ladies will help you out, and they accept most insurances, so you will be accepted here at your local First Med location. So come on in.
A&S Roofing. Quality roofing built to last. Dedicated to high quality work, pays attention to the details. So get started on your roofing project today with A&S Commercial and Residential Roofing and Contracting. Stranded with car trouble? Give Triple R Wrecker a call. Triple R Wrecker and the Ramirez family has been serving Greater Pottawatomie County for over 20 years. Triple R Wrecker.
A lot of people don't know we started Eric's Pharmacy in 1995. So we've been going strong for over 29 years. We had a chance to spruce things up, put in new flooring, new shelving, and it really, really came together beautifully. We invite everyone to come by and take a look.
It's Sonic Good at all 4 of our Shawnee locations. Great food, great fun, the best hamburgers in town. Keeps everybody smiling. Parties or gatherings, there's room for everyone. It's always a good time, Sonic good time, at our Shawnee Sonic.
Zarek Beasley comes in for Jennings. He goes into right field, if I'm reading it correctly. And Gavin Lynch steps into pitch, coming in from right field. I don't see Jennings out there.
Those are the best sunflower seeds ever.
That's going to be
Are they for you or Jack?
first pitch ball from Lynch as he
I thought you bought Jack.
steps in here in the 5th.
Rude.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The white system.
Hit by pitch. That has proved costly for the Bethel Wildcats as Drake Clemens, second time today, granted first by being hit. He doesn't mind. He usually ends up at third when that happens, especially if he's starting the inning. If he's leadoff and you put him on, he ends up at third. That's what good, fast baseball players do. That's going to be hit to the short. They can't get Clemens. They do get Braden Olson as Braden moves up Drake to second. And Braden retired on the 6-3 putout. Good throw over to first from the shortstop, Zane Anderson. And that brings up Kona Penningsaro. That pitch low in the dirt, ball one. Kona has walked both times that he's been up, walked and scored in the second. He was stranded at third last inning, or a couple innings ago, I guess. And in the hole, again, Lynch is down 2-0 to Penningsaro.
Sigma stink. Sigma blue cheese.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's to third. They hold the runner. The air at first. Penningsaro goes to second, 2 more on. As well played over there by the third baseman, Weston Henry. As Weston with a good field. He held the runner. He threw it well. Just had an error on the other side. 2 on now, in scoring position. As we called it, Drake Clemens is standing at third. And Kason Coomer, the pitcher, in this first game of a doubleheader. And he's pitched a good one. 1 walk shutout. And he can help his cause here. That's going to be a bounder again to Henry. That time he took a little bit off the throw, and they again didn't get the out. That one will be another error.
Number 6, Tyson Conley.
So Conley comes in, or Coomer, yes, Conley does come into the batter's box. Coomer reaches on the air. So we've got a hit by pitch, we have an error, and we have an error with 3 runners on for North Rock Creek. Hasten, the shortstop, has played a good all-around game. He has a single with a run scored. In fact, he's 2 for 3 from the plate. And he's had some good defensive plays as well. Strike. And he strikes out. First strikeout for Lynch. Strike 1. Maverick Wingo at the plate. And that's runners coming in for the score. Drake Clements makes them pay. Everybody moves up. And North Rock Creek with a 9-0 lead. Drake didn't need a hit to happen in the inning to score. Penningsaro goes to third, and Coomer goes to second. Yep, that's Kaysen on second. They don't have a runner in for the pitcher, allowing him to run all he wants, and that's Wingo out into left center. 2-run shot. 2 of them will come home as Wingo delivers with a single. gets his RBIs across. And Hunter, with a home run already today, steps in. Wingo standing at first. Now he's standing at second. And Hunter lets that one go. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. As he's had to battle back from deep counts, has Hunter, the last couple of times up. But he's been successful doing it, and there he is again. He's 2 for 3 with a walk and another RBI. As that's his 3rd RBI for Hunter Bertram as he controls the bat again. And that's going to bring up Jace Plum. Coming all the way around from second is Maverick Wingo for the 2nd time scoring after his 2 RBI single. And again, this all starting really from gifts with a hit by pitch, an error and an error to get things rolling on this 2-out movement. The base hits have started. Wingo with the first base hit of the inning, and Bertram with the next. Plum fights that one off. 1 ball, 1 strike. It'll be over the fence, down the left field line. With 2 out, I wouldn't think they'd send Hunter. No need. Be surprised if they did. Let Jace bat. And he takes it for the team. Another hit by pitch. Bertram moves up to second. That's where he was stranded last inning. And Coach Bandy going to come out and talk with his pitcher, Gavin Lynch. Doesn't look like he's going to take the ball. So, just saying, hey, Gavin, throw strikes, man. Let's let him play. Got to be rattled a little bit, does the new pitcher in the inning. When the first couple of plays, he delivered nicely. And he couldn't get the outs behind him, just the errors. So started off rough though. He hit Drake Clemens, the first batter he faced. That of course doesn't get it going in the right direction, I guess, if you're the pitcher. And Landon Rosser stepping back in. Jace on first, Hunter on second. Rosser bounces it back to my table. Oh, and 1. That is low. Two one with 2 outs. Bethel just struggling to get on base and struggling to get outs here in the first of 2. That's going to be high across the shoulders. 3-1. Got ourselves a doubleheader on this beautiful day. We will share with you the second game on Monday, as that's going to right field. Another base hit. Hunter Bertram, I would think, is going to score. And the throw is going to... On the throw, Rosser was going to go to second, but Jace was already standing there. He was not having it back to try to go to third. Can't blame him with 13 runs already across. Drake Clemens steps in as the singles have started here. And Clemens coming back up for the second time this inning. He was hit to start things off. And by hit, I mean he didn't get a hit, he got hit. Trotted down to first and was on third within a blink. That's fouled back. 1-1.
Got hit someone's car.
Clemens with 2 runs scored. 2-1. 2 runs scored and has not walked or gotten a hit. He's 0 for 1. Three and 1. Strasser on first, Plum on second, 3-1 delivery from Lynch, gets the corner, and he makes it full. Gavin Lynch looking to put down the side here with the full count. And the walk given up. And that brings up Braden Elson. So everybody bumping up. Plum on third, Rosser on second, Clemens on first. Plum thinks better of it. Coach from the dugout simply saying no. Advice well heeded by the runner. That's hit solid to right field. It should be caught. Looks like it will be. And that is by Beasley, who just checked in this inning. Bethel down 13-0 coming in to the fifth. They need runners. You're watching Shawnee Area Baseball on ShawneeCTV. Together we're building community one season at a time.
Our beef is exclusively available at the Monk's Marketplace. Taste the difference that care and quality make, and visit our serene landscape to pick up your perfect cut.
Castor Key Auto Mart. Online or in person. Castor Key Auto Mart. They're good people to deal with. Free sports physicals at First Med Urgent Care, April 26th. Walk-ins always welcome. For an appointment, please call 405-759-4300 or scan the QR code. Free sports physicals at First Med Urgent Care.
For over 50 years, Fred's Tire and Battery has served Central Oklahoma with tires, batteries, and service for cars, trucks, and tractors. Friendly and affordable, with 2 locations in Shawnee. Fred's Tire and Battery, a name you can trust.
The bees and their keeper can communicate. The beekeeper can hear when they're in distress and helps in turn. This partnership of mutual encouragement is a reflection of the harmony and balance we strive for at St. Gregory's Abbey.
We are back as Kirkendall to get things started off here for Bethel. They need runs to keep this ball game going. And it's coming down on me.
That's coming down on
right behind me. It is caught. in the stands. It's a beautiful day for baseball. As the count out to Clemens in center field for the first out. Kirkendall heads back to the dugout. That brings up Dally Trussell.
I barely survived that, bro.
Dally 0 for 1. He faces Coomer for the second time in the ball game. Kaysen delivering well throughout. Strike after strike, not messing around. Good pace. He has shown very little concern, and I don't think we've got a runner beyond second. In fact, I don't see one beyond first. Every inning, Bethel has left one on, and that's just been how it's been going. 4 innings, 4 left on base. They all are squeezed in between 3 outs. That's the second strikeout against Trussell. That's the 5th. 6th strikeout for Coomer. And that's going to bring back up the top of the order down to their last out, I believe, at 5, down 13. If they don't score some runs, they're going home. And I think we are through game 1 as Drake Clemens retires Roger Brooks. And the North Rock Creek Cougars beat the Bethel Wildcats here in game 1 of 2, 13-0. Thank you for tuning in and watching with us. Shawnee Area Baseball on ShawneeCTV. Together, all of us, Shawnee, we build community one season at a time. Good night, everybody.